Welcome back, whippersnappers. This is Gramps. We're in Shapes 2 with the new Dimension update. And this is the actual real update, not the beta. And happy to dive in. Let's take a couple things going on here. We've got a new logo, which I did not see coming. So we've got the new logo, which is very cool. Up here it has the old logo on top of a Dimension update. Also on the screen we have an operator badge. So this is the actual badge that we earn. I don't know if this number decodes into anything. It starts with 868 and it ends with 866. So I don't know if that means anything. Probably not. But yeah, we are getting to start a fresh run of Shapes 2. I'm taking a look at this. This is pretty cool. If you look at this is sort of changing as things go by. I think it's as things are passing by on the bottom lane here. So I don't know what's going on, but I like it. I like the way it looks. Anyway, let's just dive on in, okay? And see if we can figure out what to do. So we're going to start off with play. These are our old games. This is our last series we did, the Hex series. This is our hard mode series. This is a file that I've opened up a number of times. And this was the one that I opened up on that first episode, just to kind of show you what was going on. But we're going to hit new game. And we are going to do hard mode. Hard mode. Yeah, let's do challenge. Let's do it. So we're going to call this dim for dimension. And we will call this F01, oops, 01, 10. Map generation, we're just going to leave all this stuff alone. Spawn primary, spawn secondary. Oh, that's okay. So we can have secondary colors spawn and tertiary too. We have patches of white. Let's leave that alone. We'll go ahead and use the mixer to create those colors. This is our starting zone. You know, kind of it is what it is. And the patch size grow. So as we zoom out here away from the hub, things should be getting a little bit bigger. It seems like they're getting that much bigger. Patch base size. Yeah. All right. Yes, and then those are the fluid asteroids. These are the shape asteroids. And shape generation. Yeah. All that good stuff. So I'm just going to leave all that as standard. Oh, and then this is an interesting thing too. Some different rules for even harder hard mode, and I think we'll do this in another series, not this one. Only 1x1 foundations. You can only build on 1x1 foundations. No straight stacker, you only have the bent. No full cutter. No alternate rotators, you can only get that first rotator, which is clockwise. No splitters, no trash, and the trains derail. They get destroyed when they reach the end of the track, which actually might be a benefit. Like, that might make things easier in the same way that the trains in the vortex makes things easier. I'm just going to go ahead and hit play. And here we are. So let's take a look at things. We have our platform limit is at 250 right now. We've used 32 of those with these guys. We have 7,500 blueprint points. and we're at the second blueprint point shape. So because we're in challenge mode, and all this stuff. I think we're beyond those first. Yeah, we've cleared through the first couple milestones automatically. And that's because we have our certificate. So that is good. So we do have 2 levels of platforms, platform floors. We were just basically 5,000 of these points are from hitting this level, and yeah, the 250 platforms, etc. Space platforms. They're foundations. We can build foundations. We can build space belts. We can build shape miner extension. And we have 4 upgrades. Let's look at the upgrades we can do. So we can upgrade belt speed, stacking speed, cutting speed. No painting speed yet because we can't paint. And we have these other guys that we can unlock. A cutter trash, a 180 rotator, overflow splitter, which is the new one. Swapper, the counterclockwise rotator, bent stacker, and 3rd building floor. So that's all good. We can unlock a couple different platforms. These ones and the Tetris shapes. Trains, we're not into trains yet. Wires, oh, we can unlock wire basics. That's interesting. And you can see that the, yeah, operator shape receiver is a separate one now. Decorations, we don't have our roller coaster, but we do have labels, and then vortex inputs. So we are going to start unlocking these as we need them. I'm not going to spend any of these points yet. This last tab will become active once we finish this guy here. So right now, that's where it wants us to start, is with milestone 4 by bringing in 1,800 of these and 1,800 of these. So let's do it. Do it to it. Oh, here's another thing. I said I was going to do this. I'm going to hit B and open the folder for blueprints. You can see these are all of our blueprints. And here's all of our blueprints. Are you ready? Boom. Gone. Yes, in theory I could go and pull them out of the trash, but you know what? I'm not gonna. I am not going to. Oof. All right. But it's fine. We need to start over again. By the way, I see that after the release of that last video, I am recording this on Monday, the release date of the game, and I see we've just topped over the 250 subscribers. And I appreciate that. That is great. And if you're getting value out of these videos, please toss me a like. And if you're not yet subscribed, to subscribe is super helpful. Tell your friends if you think they would like Shapes 2 to jump on in. It's a once you get it figured out, it's pretty addicting. It's pretty basic in concept, but it's a little tricky to dive deep into it. All right, so what we need to do is we need to get some squares and some circles and start making checkerboards out of them. Now here's another thing. Map marker, jump back. Thought we were gonna get a secret tool to find shapes out in the world. I'm not seeing that. And maybe that's something that comes up. Let's look at the oh, we can't look at operator shapes. Let's look at milestones, I mean. And maybe that comes with trains. No. Maybe they didn't do that one this time, or maybe I'm just not seeing it. If you know where it is, let me know. Uh-huh. I'm wondering if is it an upgrade that we have to unlock? Yeah, I'm not seeing it there. I'm looking at these gray ones out here. Yeah, so I'm not seeing that. Oh, well. We'll keep looking for it. Hit H to go back to the center. Alright, so how do we get this shape? Let's start off over here. Let's start with this guy. And we want to put down a shape miner. And then that. So we're going to get shapes on all 4 sides. We do have our cutter. We've got our 1 rotator. We do not yet have a trash can, but we can buy it. Yeah, that's an upgrade that we can buy. All right, so let's get this going here. And I'm just going to run belts on out. And we're just going to do 1 layer for now. So the shape that we want is basically these 2 quadrants. Now, if we look down here at our square, same thing. We want these 2 quadrants. So anything we build up here, we can just copy paste down here to do the same thing. And get the same stuff in. Alright, so we do have 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. Let's get that down. And get some of these going. We do not want to just... Oh. Is that all we have is the destroyer? Alright, we don't want the destroyer. Go back up to processing. Let's come here and unlock the cutter. Spare me the cutter, as Ian McCulloch says. Let me know if you understand that reference. All right, so the numbers are showing are different here too. You can see up over here. So it's saying you need 4 of these for a full belt, 4 with equal upgrades, which we're at equal upgrades right now. So I'm going to do that. Post it down there. And bring this in. Then I feel like we want to do a rotate like that. And let's look at upgrades again. How much is our counterclockwise rotator? That's only 4 points. Let's do it. Because that's what we need for this, right? Then we can do a west destroy. Half destroyer. So now we have a whole bunch of those. I think that what we want is to copy this. I'm going to cut it, zoom out, and let's do this. All right. Okay. Let's see what happens if we get full belts coming along here. Maybe not in this space. Alright. Alright. This is good. But what we need now is to give one of these a rotate. A double rotate. Okay, now putting those two together is going to get us the shape that we want. Although at the wrong orientation. Let's take a look at this and see if it matters. Not really. Alright. So, stackers. I'm just looking at all these numbers too to see if they're all the same. So this is still 6. All right. I'm thinking, actually, maybe if we had these come up. Yep, no. Like that. We can cut this off here. Right, now can we have a copy of all this in there? No, we cannot. Okay, but we can do this differently. Let's do that. Got this. Let's F that, as the kids say. All right, I think that's working. Except we can even do this differently. Come in here, and then like that. All right, now we take all this and have it fit. We can. Oh, I like that. Now, so now we can bring this like so, but like so. Okay, and the reason we're going to go back and forth like that is so we can bring this guy down here. And then we get to use a new feature. Ah, look at that. Just a single little hop jump. And then that will go there and there. Okay, so that works. And look at this. It's on the halfway point, so we can copy it, flip. Is that it? That's it? All right. That's what I'm talking about. You know, I think I'm going to just delete all of these. them in like so. Excellent. Alrighty. Good job. Now here's the problem. Not a problem. No, we're fine. I'm going to take all this, copy. Ooh, 3,000. And paste. And look what that did. Right. We are cruising. That. And we're just gonna go right on in here. For now. Excellent. So that's gonna get these two guys finished. In the meantime, let's take a look at some tasks. So we could go and do some of these guys. And that we can do just using the shapes we've got here right at the main platform. So what if we did that? Let's do that. So I got rid of this too hastily. No. All right. There we go. And do this and that. Okay. So if I want... Here's our first shapes rolling in. Our first dimension shapes. Ooh. Put that in your diary. Where were you on that day when Gramps' first dimension shapes rolled in? Gramps is. Alright. So what we want to do is start off. I'm going to start off with this on the bottom. And I'm just going to. You know what? I'm just going to. Because we're only ever going to need 2 of these at the most. I'm going to do a half destroy. Now the half destroyer is 3. Which means that, right? Oh, wait, no. Means that. We need 12. So, yeah. Okey-doke. Then I'm going to take those and rotate them clockwise. But not there. Alright, so these guys are going to do that. And that. Okay. Awesome. And then in the meantime, I'm just going to take this. Keep that going up here. And right now, now, yeah, we just need another. So let's do this. Let's give it a counterclockwise turn. Then feed into another stack of destroyers. But not there. There. Alright, you can see where I'm going. Now we just need to take this little quarter and marry it up to this Mondo babe over here. So we have 4 layers. There we go. And what are we gonna do then? Okay. So we want 4. We don't need this many. This is ridiculous. We need 240 this shape. Sorry. In my head, I'm just building out bigger. I'm gonna do this. 6 of those going in there. Boink. There. That is gonna get that one done. That's all we need. So over here, we're at 500 and 400. Those, you can see they're rolling on in. Why are they not full belts? That is a question that I would ask. Yeah, I think they get, they're getting held up somewhere. But where? Where? It's not the stackers. I think it's this hooey in here. I think it's because we don't separate out. We do the rotate and then we do the destroy and we don't separate it out after that. I think the rotate is fine after the cut. But not before the destroy. So, that's all right. It is what it is. Oops. It's more than fast enough for our needs at this moment. So, are you playing this? Are you jumping in on Dimension? If so, give me a little blast down below and let me know what you're liking about it. If there's anything you don't like about it. And let me know if there's anything specific you'd want to see on a channel like so. Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of all this stuff. Oops, not all that stuff. I'm going to get rid of all this stuff. And this stuff. Yep. Again, too much. Calm down, Gramps. Calm down. Just getting too excited to delete. Right. So once this is done, then all we need to do is do a cut We will cut. And you can see that's the next shape. So we'll just add 3 of these in here. And then route it out. Then we just need to bring a circle on over. Love using that little single hop. Been wanting that for how long now? Quite a while. Quite a while. And yeah, let's not do that there. We're going to do that up there. This will be the third one. And then the fourth one will be just adding in a another half destroyer after this. Jump back. Oh, we jump to a location. Oh, that's nice. That's handy. We were just at a place out here in random space. Not at a marker, but it's doing the same thing. Just looking at all these icons just to see if there's something obvious that I'm missing. Don't think so. All right. 3 of those. All right, let's earn some points, baby. 2 research points. It'll be 2, 4, 6, 12 total. So the other thing we could do is start getting some blueprint shapes in. And that's essentially taking this that we've got combined with a half circle. And I think after we do all this, that maybe we'll do that. Just to get those start rolling in. But in the meantime, I'm mainly going to focus on the milestones. So let's take a look at the milestones. And we want to do the same with circles and squares here. That's it. I don't think we can afford to do that again. We cannot. Because I'd like to just take that whole thing, copy paste it up here, and down here. But alas, no, we cannot do that. Let's see here. If we had, let's look at these blueprint. One square, full square shape will make 4 blueprint points, whereas we need 3 circles to equal that. Let's do some stuff here. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this. And that. So that makes them all the same. Then so in order to not have the same screw up, let's do this. Here, let's do it over here. Alright, so that gets us 2 of those. Then here we go. So that gets all of those. Ooh, see, combining with this shape would be perfect. Let's do that. Okay, except I want to take you and rotate you clockwise. Yep. Perfect. Alright. Now we have a full supply of those coming in. That shape is done. This shape is pretty much done. Okay, I'm gonna let those just back up a bit. And you know what? I'm gonna cut those guys off. Let them back up a bit too. See? They all came in fine. Alright, so we're gonna have 4 rows of these mamma jammas coming in. We've got 4 rows of these that we can stack them with. So if we do this, 6, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. All right, wait, this one's done. So now we're gonna take you and slide you in there. Okay, I'm just rerouting these guys. So I can do this over here. All right. These all coming on in. Hey, I do not like that. Okay. Ugh. That work? All right. Oh, look at that. It automatically put in a single jumper. I love you, Shapes, too. All right. That's 4 rows of blueprint points, my friends. Now, where are we going to slap those mamma jammas in? Let's accept this. It's 2 points. And yeah, this one's coming along. I know what to do. I know. We're going to go up to here. No, we're not. We're going to go up to here. Yay. So each one of those that goes in, and we should have 4 full belts. Each one going in is a blueprint shape. And let's just make sure. Yep. Let's see, this is incrementing up by 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1 down, mommy. Great. All right. This is good. This is cruising. All right, let's skip ahead until this guy is done. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do for this. It's going to be very simple. Oh, this is an actual shape that it wants to go into. So, hey, that's nice. And then that shape with a circle on top, as opposed to this one that has circles and a windmill shape on top. I assume that this shape, this platform layer that we are building on is the eventual middle layer that we can go up from here. Because down here it's ground 0. This is, or the 0 floor. This is the first floor, and then the next one is going to be the second floor, I would assume. All right, why are you being so slow? All right, this one's done. We weren't actually. Oh, we got 5,000 blueprint points for that. Well, heck, that was totally worth it in that case. We might need to do some. If we need quick blueprint points, we know where to go. All right. So I think this is, yeah, 4. And this is 2. But going from a 4 into a 2 should be okay. Yeah, I think what needs to happen is these would actually join back up. Or maybe all 4 of these would join up. Well, anyway. Yeah, I think the problem is because we're cutting our resources in half on each of these. That's what it is. Is this half speed? Is this 30? Yep. That's what it is. It's because we're cutting them in half. Instead of cutting and rotating. So, that's all right. It is what it is. I'm not super worried about it. All right, let's fast forward for just a few seconds here. I think it's going to be pretty quick. Get rid of this. All right, this has completed. So now all we need to do is run that through this. There we go. Excellent. And I'm going to uncheck this one for now. Although we could just take one of these belts. I think that once we get more room here, I need to rework all this and do it properly so we get full belts of blueprint shapes. Then once I do that, I'll take one of them temporarily and knock out this series of tasks here, which will be just a bunch of stacking silliness. And all will be good to go. In the meantime, when we come back next episode, we will also start working on these milestones. I think we can actually now some copy pasting. Yes. So we can grab this shape and we can either grab this guy or this guy. And bring those in and stack them up underneath these. And feed them in. In fact, let's do that. We'll go ahead and let these ones all flow in. Okay. So that'll be next episode. We'll get that done. We'll probably finish off milestone 4 here. Now, again, as we've done in the past, I'm not going to worry about a couple of things. I'm not going to worry about being 100% efficient on these belts until we have 3 layers and trains. Then we're going to get real serious. So here's trains. And by the time we get up here, our 3rd floor is 50 points. So, yeah, we should be able to get there without too much pain. All right. Excellent. Thank you so much for joining. we're going to have a great time here in the world of Shapes. So I'm excited and looking forward to it. This is all great stuff. I am just so happy with the changes. And if there's anything that you want to see specific, please leave a comment. Or if you just want to leave a comment, leave a comment. Always happy to hear from you. This is Gramps, signing off.